everybody. Of course, this is um, Sister Flora, aka Azon of Azon Life Alchemy and Healing. I am coming on today just to simply remind you that we have a retreat coming up. The first one of the year is going to be February 15th through the 17th. I really want to get y'all to get involved. And so people keep asking me about healing. People talk about when am I going to heal? When am I going to do it? But it really boils down to like how you feel. Like what do you really want out of the healing? If your whole purpose and goal for the healing is to just say that you have it, then it takes a little bit more. If your purpose in healing is that you want to be able to have more joy, more peace, you want to have more space and time for the things that make you happy, then definitely you want to pursue healing. Healing begins with you first recognizing there's something that's out of balance. So let me drop this on your head real quick. So I'm reading this book called The New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. I'm rereading it, actually listening to it on audio this time. And one of the things he talked about was this concept of chaos. So when he started talking about chaos, it brought me back to the reality of what is emotions. Emotions are simply energy. Energy that is either too much, too little, too fast, or too slow. So if we have this energy that isn't in movement, energy that should be moving, emotions, energy moving, if we have that and we're not moving that energy, what's going to happen is we're going to find ourselves having challenges. What's some challenges that we all run into? Well, this thing called depression. It has really been taking our people, to a whole nother level. Like people, men and women, have been so impacted, including people who say that they have agreed to be in a higher plane, a higher frequency, a higher level of consistent consciousness. We find ourselves in depression. We find ourselves having severe anxiety. We find ourselves having physical health ailments. We find ourselves disregarding the emotional needs that we desire for ourselves, right? For love and affection. The lack of inner movement prevents us from being able to have what we desire, which is why I do the inner healing retreat twice a year. I do, and the Mastering My Exponential retreat once a year. Because people need to be able to get to a space where we can really assess what's happening with all this energy, all these emotions, all these feelings, all these thoughts, and we need to get that shit in check. Because if we don't get it in check, it will ruin us. It will cause cracks. It's going to cause disagreement. So anyway, back to this whole concept of chaos. So chaos is designed or a direct reaction. I didn't say response. I said a direct reaction, no control, to the lack of movement of energy or the overabundance of the movement of energy. So it's going to cause disharmony in your life. So your body start hurting, you snapping out on people, your job not working, your business not working, your sex life not working, you're feeling like you just can't do anything, your money drying up. Yeah, bills come out of nowhere, people messing with you. So if we can get this ideal of healing as part of our natural process of growth and development, our natural process of conscious elevation, because once your consciousness starts bringing in more things that are for balance and harmony, I like the word harmony better than I do balance, right? People start thinking one or the other. No, it's about harmony, a symbiotic relationship where nothing is harming another, but yet we all coexist. We don't want to disregard or release our emotions. We want to recognize that they have a valid reason and choice. Remember, it all stems back down to our ego, the innate ego that is designed to protect us by either having us run away from the trauma or the drama or the harm, or it's going to make us fight it to get rid of it. But because we don't have that physicalness where there's something physical there, our emotions are out of this in disharmony. So again, this is what I'm talking about today is healing. Healing on levels that we got to stop this bullshit about I'm over it. stop this about, oh, it don't matter, I'm done with that. No, you're not, because it's showing, it's cracking. It's cracking when we have these huge weight gains and imbalances in our weight gains. Everybody getting some type of illness. Your body can heal itself. Your body is telling you something is imbalanced. There's not a harmonic situation going on in your body. There's no homeostasis. The hormones are imbalanced. The emotions are fighting the natural state of existence. So that's what I teach at the Inner Healing Retreats. That's what I teach at the Mastering My Exponential Retreat, because I think it's so important. I know that it's extremely important if we're going to go to the next level of higher consciousness, higher level of divinity, a higher level of holistic prosperity in our health, in our minds, in our finances, in our relationships, in our businesses, in our careers. All that plays a role. Some of us talking about why we have infertility issues, women running around here with bad cramps and heavy cramps and all this clotting. Baby, that's chaos trying to get out. That's your body saying, I got to get rid of this. Having diarrhea, having severe migraine headaches, having issues with pains and aches, right? All of that is related to the amount of disharmony that is existing in your body with that energy moving or not moving. All right, so I'm going to stop because I'm about 6 minutes right now. Thank you all for joining me and watching me on today. Go back and listen to the replay. I'm encouraging you to come and inviting you personally to reach out to me one-to-one, and let's have a conversation, and let's see how I can support you. You know that we have several self-study at-home products. You can come out to this clinic, the center we have here. You can definitely join me for one of my retreats in October, December, or February. October, December, or February are the 3 times of the year that we actually address this whole concept of inner healing and higher consciousness, getting back into holistic prosperity. So with that, I thank you for joining me again. I am Marian Sister Afua, and this has been your Azan moment with me, inviting you to explore, accept, and trust the inner healing. Talk to you next time.